So rest assured, I finally got to see Super Size Me 2 Holy Chicken. And you know what? I really enjoyed it. Just like I like other Morgan Spurlock documentaries like Super Size Me, or Palm Wonderful presents the greatest movie ever sold. Now, it isn't quite as novel as the first Super Size Me film, but it was very good in its own right. And I'm glad they released it despite all the controversy surrounding Morgan Spurlock's name when he admitted to the fact that he done some things to women that he shouldn't. If you put aside that, I know that's very hard to do because Harvey Weinstein and Roman Polanski are real big critics. The film itself was very good. Super Size Me 2 Holy Chicken. It investigates into how he decides to open up a chicken restaurant that is without GMOs, free-range chicken, and takes care of the farmers outside of a system that profits based on performance and whatnot. There were certain things I quite learned. I didn't even know much about the agriculture industry for chickens and poultry and how they often like to exploit them. It made me sort of realize the fast food industry in of itself was more or less trying to focus on trends here and there, whatever they can capitalize on, and the illusion of choice. The sort of things that you would read in a book that you would hear about from Tim Harford. Or that Ariel guy that done Predictably Irrational. I believe that was one of the books, or Black Swan by Nicolas Padlock. I used to read a lot when I was quite young. Naomi Klein, Joseph Stiglitz. Those were the days. So I know a few things. But overall, I was very much surprised. Unfortunately, it's not an easy film to access. It was video on demand. They didn't really release in a lot of cinemas or locations. I was in the US at the time when I saw it, but a friend of mine told me about it, and they said, "Hey, if you love the documentaries, right? You got Super Size Me on your poster on the wall in your bedroom. So why not see this?" And needless to say, I was very happy about it. And this is the first documentary I've seen this whole year. I know last year I saw a fair few. I know I saw Fahrenheit 11/9, Michael Moore's sequel, which, similar to Super Size Me 2, was a sequel to a very popular documentary. And out of all of them, I would say that one I just mentioned was the best one. Then Super Size Me 2, Holy Chicken, and then Inconvenient Sequel, Truth to Power. It's a bit weird why they're coming up with sequels to the documentaries. It's not like they're trying to do Avengers or Batman or something like that, but I guess people need to pay their mortgage every once in a while. People aren't quite as politically attuned as they once were. Now with the advent of Reddit, Gab, and Core, and God knows what. Anyways, I've said my piece. Feel free to stay tuned for my reviews coming soon for films like Joker, The Three from Hell, The Day Shall Come, and a few others. More than happy to hear what your comments are. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and keep on watching for Skinny Ebert. Ta-da!